Alright then, so we had quite an adventure last session.
There was a pit, at least. We had the opposite of a pit. And dangerous winds, a lot of rolls that could have caused death. Then a fight. No, we saved an Akokra that I don't know if we're gonna find again. Then we had a fight. A lot of people almost died, but somehow we all lived through.
Aster made some things scared of her and also something that wanted to run away from them. Lestrana took the fast way down from the tower.
And safely arrived,
Yes.
you may want to add.
Yes, safely
The
took the fast way down. Safely took the fast way down.
And we found the mask that we were looking for, a scroll that no one can read because it's not of our spells. A lot of change and some gems.
I think to be clear, Rashi, you know what the spell, what the scroll does. It's just that no one can use it.
What was the spell again?
I believe it was commune with nature.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know what it does because you roll a natural 20 on the Arcana check. It's just that no one can use it. For now.
Until someone rolls a druid.
Or ranger, I believe.
Roy can use it, he just doesn't want to.
Alright. So, with the encounter and combat over, the Destrana has informed the rest of the party that she has arrived safely at the bottom of the tower. The four of you are now left on top.
Oh yeah, she made a little topter.
Yeah.
Yep, I made a dragonfly out of sticks and leaves.
The four of you are currently upstairs, on top of the tower, and you begin to make your way down.
I think we said last week at the end that we make big sacks with the coins and drop them where there is no Lestrana.
You don't know that. There's 63 feet down. But yes, I'll say you can probably fill up 3 sacks, 3 relatively large sacks, and drop them down.
Mhm.
They make a small. Lestrana, you hear a loud impact next to the tower. 3 large impacts, to be clear.
I look over and see if there's bodies.
No,
took the
but
fast way down.
no, there's no. There are bodies at the bottom of Firefinger, but none of them belong to your companions. But there are the 3 sacks. It basically exploded upon impact, and now there's spare change in like a 100-foot diameter around Firefinger.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
I have a delivery that just arrived. I'm hoping it's
Is it your headphones?
If it is, we're taking a early break.
Shall we wait for group?
No. Just keep going.
I'll just slow down my pace a bit. But let's try that. Is there anything you want to add, or?
I was just gonna say, if it, I may wait a few minutes and see if there's any more because I don't want to be hit on the head with more bags of coins. And then I'll go see about gathering things up. I don't have anything else to do while waiting for them to get down.
All right. So, the four, Roy, Esther, Gray, and Rashi, you go down the chimney carefully because you don't have a party member who knows feather for now. But with the rope of climbing, you make a short walk of it.
Wait, before we continue, just in case, because I don't remember, is any of us very bad injured that a fall might be lethal? Okay,
mean,
good.
Gray isn't great, but only sleeping's gonna actually solve that, so.
Wow.
Alright, so you're making it down. You do see Nephia, the Aarakocra. He's currently still resting and tending to his wound by the campfire.
Hello, our friend.
Well, it's great to see you.
It's
I
great to be
assume good
seen.
news.
Hi.
You see a very bloody Lestrana bagging up
No,
coins.
We're still on the third floor.
well, they're still on the third floor.
Yeah.
The campfire where the people were eating
Uh,
dinner.
yeah.
One of our friends took a long way down, but holds up the rope of climbing. They seem to still be fine. Otherwise, this would not be working.
So your friend knows how to fly as well.
They know how to fall with grace.
He appears to be puzzled, but accepts what you're saying. I assume you're planning to make your descent down the tower? The tower?
Yes.
Alright. Allow me to accompany you.
Ooh, could you help us?
I'll see what I can do.
Excellent.
And the first challenge appears as you go to H because that ladder is fucked up beyond all repair.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think by the time Rashi and Roy got up or went up, the DC to use this ladder is like 20 at this point.
How tall is the ladder?
Yeah.
The ladder is 90 feet tall. That's why it's pretty broken at this point. But Nephew takes a look and he says, tell you what, maybe I can go down the tower and attempt to scavenge some materials and you all can try fixing the ladder after that.
We could. What if we. How long did we. Could. Actually, stops. What if we have. Like all the ropes. Like all the ropes. And we make one big rope. And we climb down with that.
The package was not my headset.
Boo.
Go ahead, Jake.
Sorry, group.
Yep. You can definitely try that. So you make use of the old pythons left from this current ladder. You attach some rope together and begin to make your way down.
Wait.
Yes. Yes.
How long is the fall to the floor?
The bottom of the tower. Whatever is 300 minus 50, so 250.
And each rope is 50?
Yes.
And we have 4 ropes here or 5?
I'll say that you might have a bit less than that because 2 of your ropes got attacked by the Patera folk.
Yeah, but we can make knots of that, and we're gonna waste like what 5 feet?
That and the fact I think the party had a total of 6 ropes,
I think it was
counting the rope
5.
of counting the rope of climbing.
Including rope climbing, I believe it was 5, because each person had 1.
Yeah, but there's 5 people in the party.
Yep. So
we
4
can't-
normal ropes and 1 rope of climbing.
It
Can't
was
count you.
the rope of climbing was just created
Yeah,
No,
we
it was
discussed that.
oh right. I
because
thought
it
we
does.
had said we had to infuse an item. Okay.
The rules for replicating magic item don't require an item.
All right. I think we had this discussion. It's just that I'm having trouble remembering it. But okay.
Yeah.
So you have enough rope, definitely. But you're creating one single rope and attempting to climb the entire way down.
First, I look wary at Aster, so she approved my idea.
Sure. It's kind of like, I mean, it's not the worst idea.
Look, you have a better one. I trust your judgment better than mine.
I don't have a better idea.
Okay.
All right. So
Lestrana was the better idea.
Yeah, our better idea fell.
all right. So the 4 of you, combine your rope together. I'll say you can get 280, 300 feet of rope together. 250
Can,
worth of rope, no issues.
can we? What's the Aracocra's name?
Nefir.
Nefir. What if we ask Nefir to go down and ask Lestrana does she have some rope?
Lestrana doesn't have her rope.
The amount of rope Lastrana has around her waist is roughly 10 feet of rope.
We have 50 feet more of rope on the camp on Sage items. We could ask him to go with Lestrana there to find it.
Zeus
Bring
rope is
back.
currently with Roy because Roy came to the party without rope.
I said
Yeah.
nothing then. We go down the old-fashioned way.
All right. So you secure the rope to the remaining pythons on this old ladder. Kind of rusted pythons, but you're pretty sure it'll be fine. No worries. And 200 feet of rope dangles down, swaying in the wind. And you begin to climb down. Nephir helps you, assist you on your way down. When the wind gets too big, he attempts to prevent you from falling. And one by one, you make it to the bottom of the tower. I assume you want the rope back.
I only care about the rope of climbing.
Nah, but we need the rope. So if Nashir,
Nephir.
if Nafir could untie it and bring it down, it will be lovely.
And he does so. He flies back up to the tower, and all the rope comes falling down.
Ow.
It will hurt if you get hit by it because that's a lot of rope.
Yep. Let's say it did.
I think Gray
Take
is
1 bludgeoning
literally
damage.
leaning against one of the walls and just trying not to fall asleep.
So we're down.
Yes, you are at the bottom of Five Finger. You are surrounded by change.
Lestrada was helping with that.
Lestrana's working on bagging it up, but that's taking some time. She's probably got one bag collected up. It was sprawled in a 100-foot
There
radius.
are 2,800 individual coins on the floor.
How hard does Lestrana look?
Very.
I'm gonna use my harness power to change my channel divinity into spell slots. Half my proficiency bonus, so level 1. Okay, you get a cure wounds.
Yay.
Spirit's gonna go fine after her, making sure that Lestrana is all in one piece. Is gonna go find Azaka and give her the mass.
Azaka is with Lastrana helping her pick up the coins. So she's there to receive the party when you do come down.
We brought you a gift.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Azaka takes the mask from you. Okay, hold on. Need to update a character sheet. Okay. So after helping Lestrana collect all the coins, I'm gonna say just there's a bunch of them that's gonna be lost to time.
Okay, we had 2K copper.
Yeah, I'll say you find
730
about.
silver.
I say you recover about half of everything.
Oh man.
Master is not that invested in collecting coins in a jungle where there's not very many places to spend them.
That is fair.
Okay, if no one wants to argue about it, I just gonna put it on Terry. So he's in charge of the heavy duty.
We can worry about money when we have a place that takes money.
Yeah, also Terry has the money from Sage, so he is like our bank.
I've never seen a bank that poops.
He leaves deposits.
Mostly of poop.
So the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So the 7 of you, you'll make your way back to your campsite. Begin tending to your wounds. But Nephew does ask. So what are you seem like a capable bunch of people, but what are you doing within Chout? Within this forest? Sorry, within this jungle.
We are searching for a large necromantic source of energy slash artifact slash object slash we don't actually know what it looks like to destroy it.
There is something bad cursing the world here, and we need to we need to find it, and destroy it, or something.
Or something.
Well, if that's the case, may I invite you to Kursaba, my home.
Ooh, I will be glad to. Is
Do
it
they
far?
do they have beds?
Is it in
We
Chult?
it is in Chout. It is southeast of this location. Though I guess even if it's on a clear day, you might be able to see it from the top of Firefinger, but no, it's a bit too far. But it's a monastery that's on top of a mountain. So there are rooms for you all to stay in, though it will be a bit of a journey for you to travel there. I was hold on, I'm trying to find a name. Ashara, our leader, is very wise, and he might be able to help you seek out an answer.
I do little cute happy claps.
Oh, it's a she, sorry. Our master, she is very wise. Okay.
Still do the claps.
That sounds good.
Well, if I would say the challenge for non-flying folk would be that there is a large chasm between here and Kursaba that might be difficult
I believe
for
it's
you to
I,
traverse.
Is there a way around this chasm?
I believe it's pronounced Kachasm.
Damn it.
Chasm.
It's chasm.
I remember the hard K.
I've been
It's
saying it.
it's
I've been saying it wrong my whole life.
it's spelled chasm. It's pronounced chasm.
Oh man.
Just like chouse is actually pronounced chaos.
Really?
Yes.
I've corrected so many people with that.
The more you know.
Oh, don't you feel bad now?
Just like how Chult is spelled K-U-L-T.
Mhm.
No, I think that's called.
No, it's
Okay, we are
Oh,
currently digressing.
no, I think
I
this is all in character.
yeah, this is only character.
Fine, sure. Then you please carry on.
Ostrana just gives this look of, can we have this discussion after I've had some sleep?
I like the idea of sleep.
Me 3.
Gray's already snoring.
um. Okay, how do I want to say this? As a DM. Okay, I'll just be blunt. I'm one of those DMs who don't believe in multiple long rests in a day within 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And the last long rest you had was like 4 hours ago.
No, we have been through this like 3 times.
No,
We
why I'm just saying that you all took some time to climb down the tower. And the sun is actually beginning to come up.
Can we just
okay.
camp here for the day?
You can definitely do that.
I like that idea.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to gain the benefits of a short rest first.
Oh, that's definitely doable. You can consider yourself to have a short rest.
Uh, yeah. What if we? Okay, it's the day is coming up. What if we take the day off and we just stay here, and tomorrow we start the journey.
We celebrate helping Rizaka get her heirloom back.
Yeah, we could even have a, I don't know, barbecue.
I
Coming
mean,
tomorrow.
a barbecue would depend on if Aster can find anything to barbecue.
Oh no,
Mhm.
cursed venison.
Cursed Venice.
Is that your hit die, Kiwi?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I don't know why I didn't say hit die. I clicked on the hit die button.
Yeah, I clicked on the hit die button too. Yours is being weird.
Thanks, Roll20. You suck. Do paladins get their channel divinity back on a short rest?
Yes, you do. But the what the same ability they have the cleric that came from Tasha. That thing, the converting of channel
Harness,
divinity to spell slot.
harness divine power.
That's once per long rest, I believe.
Okay, well, I haven't used
Yeah.
that one.
It's an amount of times depending on our level. This time is once
Well,
per level.
well, I will keep it in the form of channel divinity for now.
Okay. But I made that mistake with my in another game. I thought it was something that recovers on short rest, so I kept taking a short rest to recharge my spell slots. Yeah. Big oops.
Oopsie.
I believe for Warlock it does.
Yeah, but I was playing a paladin.
Yeah, that doesn't. No.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'll say because you guys aren't really moving that much, it'll be easy for you to do your survival stuff. But I'll just let you know that there's a combination of two things in the weather that I do not like personally. It's slightly drizzling and it's currently 40 degrees Celsius.
Oh my.
Yeah, the humidity is at like 99%.
Oh.
Gross.
Yeah, it sucks.
Hmm. Boy,
We kind of feel like we're swimming in a hot pool, and we wish we were swimming in a pool.
Yeah, kind of.
everything feels heavy.
Hmm. But fortunately, you aren't
Already.
moving, so it doesn't feel as bad.
Was a good day to not move.
Yep, we just kind
Roy,
of go, man, I'm glad we decided we're staying here today. Because this turned into
Yep.
a horrible day.
Hmm.
Roy is just very idly. I'm glad
I
I'm
think,
not wearing heavy armor.
yeah, Rush is say, yep, well being on the floor.
Slowly losing water out of our body.
Let the rashies hit the floor.
I mean, you could always sit there in just the Under Armour.
Don't talk to a lady like that.
I mean, I'm not talking about your underwear. I'm talking about the Under Armour. You know, the padding underneath the heavy armor.
For me, it's the same thing.
It'd be cooler.
Yeah, about halfway through the midday, Nephia will let you know that. Oh no, that particular discussion wasn't over, right?
Can,
To
can,
answer
can,
Lastrana's question,
can we say that during the day we small talk with Nefir, so
mhm,
we know and he knows our stories.
yes, and just add on to the earlier conversation. The chasm. He looks at your pack animals and will just say that the chasm is a problem because even if you can get across, I don't think your pack animals can. So to the north part of the chasm. Now I'm confused. Damn it. There's
Could
a
you could you put the main map?
Yep. I'm moving you there, and it's labeled on the map as well. There's a bridge that's large enough for uh the pack animals to go through. It's it is it it is at Atas Muhaha. A few couple of days travels away from here.
Ataz Mahaha.
Muhaha
That
is the
doesn't sound like a place I want to go.
It doesn't say Atasmaha, it say Atis Mwahaha.
there's no W.
Mwahaha.
Sure.
That's an evil laugh. Don't lie to me.
Well, there's no W, so it is Muhaha, but it does not make me any more comfortable.
No,
Question to Nefir.
Yes.
Words. Does the chasm stands after this point?
He
Could
looks
we
at your map and
could we go around?
I you might have to hit a bit further south than that before the chasm is narrow enough to cross. I don't normally go to the area.
Well, we could always check out the bridge and see what condition it's in before we take the long way around.
It's a stone bridge.
Hmm.
Me and my people do patrol the area. Uh,
So there's no issue with this bridge?
from the sky, no, but the laughter there it can get a bit disconcerting.
Laughter?
It's called Muhaha for a reason.
Oh my god. Do you know what is mestro?
Ah, actually, does he know? Let me think about this. I don't know that particular location very well. I do know that there is a strange empty piece of land there that no one that animals and other inhabitants of Child avoid.
Okay. Do you know about Port Castigler?
It's a human pot. I avoid it.
Understandable.
I mean, we could take a boat and go like near.
Oh, okay. So wrong pot. I apologize. Wrong pot.
Okay.
Yep. There's 3 different pots I'm trying to recall. That's the wrong one. That particular area is also in ruins.
Dang.
So hold on, let me see if he would know this other piece of information. He does. Okay. Though there has been some recent movement from that area, but by these large humanoid-looking people.
Humanoid
Giants?
looking.
They look humanoid, but they are 15, 20 feet tall.
Giants?
Giants?
That's the word I was looking for. Giant.
Has a flashback to a past life. Nope, 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 nope.
We do not know why they're here. Ashara is a bit concerned, but there are many things within Child that we have to be worried about, so we are not. We are kind of ignoring that particular problem.
If you ignore small problems, they tend to get big.
This is
Oh, these
already a
are
big
already
problem.
big. Mm-hmm.
Yes. But problems have a way of getting bigger.
We are not here to solve all of Chalt's problems.
Can you imagine if we were?
I don't think that's a job for 5 people. I don't even think that's a job for 200 people.
Yeah, I don't think that's a job for just one army.
Mumble, 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 something about fire. Mumble, 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 snore.
Go to sleep. We're talking too loud. We're waking up Gray.
Yeah, Grey probably feels horrible right now. He doesn't do very well in bright light.
We've moved Gray to put Gray in shade.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask Nephia before he heads back to his home?
So, to be clear, we want to go to Kir Sabal.
Mm-hmm.
Nafir says that there is a bridge in Mwahaha, that he doesn't know nothing bad about it, but it's called Mwahaha. There is this hole in the forest called Mesro. No one goes in, so it will not go in. And there is a port that it's in ruins but full of giants. And the other option to go around the chasm, it's still like it's we would go farther than where the map indicates. Is there anything else that I forgot?
No, you got most of the major information, but it's not. Just to be clear, the pot isn't like filled with giants. There have been giant sightings.
Filled with giants.
Sure. Changing encounter.
So I will say the idea will be to go to Mwahaha, and if it's too dangerous, we go the long way. What does people say?
I am uncomfortable with any amount of giant, to be honest.
Sorry, Gru, your voice kind of drowned out itself.
It's very low.
Yeah, I have to be kind of quiet because wife Drew is still asleep. You assume we're comfortable with any amount of giant.
Aster would ask Azaka what our esteemed guide thinks we should do in this
Oh,
situation.
yeah, we have one of those.
I have seen this bridge. It appears to be in good condition. I have never crossed it. As for Mesro and the pot, they are known runes to the guys. So if anybody is sorry, give me let me word this correctly. Mesro and the pot are known runes to all the guides, and usually the people who hire us are treasure hunters. And when they know it's runes, they don't usually end up going there. So I've not been to those two locations for a long time. Did you catch that?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
We were thinking what to do.
Okay.
Well, I say we go and check out this bridge. But let's not go check out the ruins, at least not yet, until after we've gotten to talk to the rest of the people at Kur Sabal.
I agree.
Okay.
All right then. Nephia bows to the party. I will be sure to make it known that a member of Kursabal was rescued by valiant adventurers, and we'll be sure to welcome you with open arms.
Wings?
They have arms.
So it's
Oh,
an
okay.
ambush.
Yes.
An ambush
Yep.
of hugs.
Man.
I think I'll
And he
pass.
and he takes off, flying in towards the southeastern direction.
After he left, I say, he could have helped us all the way there, and in the end, go and do the talking.
Have you seen Chult?
Yes, that's why I want help.
I don't blame him for not helping us.
Oh, yeah, fair.
I mean, if I had the ability to fly over all of it, I probably would do that rather than helping people I had just met. That and he can go ahead and let them know that we're coming, and maybe we can have some air support. He did say that they
Mm.
patrol all the way to the bridge, so.
Azaka will just add in a bit. I have met Aarakocra much further north from here. I believe some of them were seen relatively close to Port Nyanzaru occasionally. They have I have arrived at a few of their camps within Child. Kosovo just has happened to be their main uh, capital, so to speak. There were a few small outposts spread around Child.
Well, tomorrow, let's head on our way if we're all rested. Looks over at the snoring Gray.
Oh, man, we should have told him we're called the English. So he runs home saying, the English are coming.
What's English?
It's a little nickname that we have for douchebag at home.
Why would we want to be called that?
I don't know. I'm in a lot of heat right now.
I'm very confused.
Is there anything else anyone would like to add?
Kill
Nope.
it with fire.
I
Okay. So
Guru? Wait, Guru? Guru?
I am sweating.
Okay.
So
In game or
Same.
IRL?
yes.
I'm sure that the possible answer could be yes.
Why is the DM sweating in game?
I'm the rain.
Oh no.
Okay, so I'll say that the day passes quietly.
What if we these days were so restful that we get a level up?
Wouldn't that be nice?
It would.
I don't think it's happening.
The party, you wake up. The heat wave from yesterday has not subsided. But you don't feel it in the morning as you wake up to a tropical storm.
And it's still 40 C?
No, the temperature dropped. But when the storm lightens up, the temperature will probably go back up again. So we are now back to the hex crawl. Which direction are you heading in?
Three.
Yeah, I would vote 3.
So towards your very first unknown hex.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
All right.
I
So
mean, technically, this one was our first.
oh right, there was a marker there. Your first unknown spot with a encounter.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
All right. So are the roles the same as previously? So Roy with Rashi assisting, doing the guiding the party, Lestrana and Esther making survival checks, and Gray keeping an eye out. Is that still the same?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Looks
So let's have those roles then. So Roy, thank you for your survival. Perception 13 from Gray, 20 from Sil. Oh,
Got some good
Lestrana.
survivals.
Lestrana is very good at finding stuff in the jungle. Child. Okay, so since it's been a while since we did the random encounters, we'll just start from the top. So Esther, could you give me 3d20s?
Sure.
No?
Fuck.
Yep.
That 20!
Ah!
That's a good
Okay.
thing, right?
Uh oh, okay. Let's try now. You find a strange round purple fruit. It's like a purple coconut.
Ooh, what's
Yeah.
this?
Azaka will inform you it's known as a dancing monkey fruit. It's technically a poison, or it's a I try to think of the right word for it. It's a club drug. Recreational drug used in child. And whoa. Huh. Okay.
So what you're
That's
saying is we don't have a restful session.
you know you had your long rest.
No, I'm in session.
Ah.
He was
Okay.
making joke because we're on drugs now.
I'm not doing any drugs.
Yeah, but Lestrana, you find enough to fill one vial. It's a fairly large fruit, but there's a lot of hide. The amount of liquid you get from it is fairly small compared to the fruit. Esther, could you roll 2d100s for me?
Of course.
You guys are within that location.
I don't like this ambiguity.
Yellow. Oh, okay. Interesting. All right. So and the survival is a 17. All right. Okay. You begin heading towards that in the direction southeastwards in the rain. You travel trudging for about 3 hours or so before you just bump straight into a group of people, as no one between your group and their group has any proper vision in the tropical storm.
We just bang our heads.
No, it's more of by the time you see each other, you guys are like 30 feet away from each other. A group of 6.
Oh, hello.
Hey!
Hello.
Hi. They wave back at you. And
Hello. I say again, hello.
you see there's a mix, I'll just say a mix of humanoids. At first, they kind of slow down. When you say hello, they kind of slow down before taking a closer look, and they start waving and greeting you back. Sorry, we thought you were goblins. My apologies. We were attacked by a few of them just the other night.
We haven't seen any goblins yet. We
No,
did.
haven't-
We did the other day run into some Patera folk.
They were
Oh.
terrible.
I haven't seen any goblins. Period.
Well, the lands of Child is large. There's who knows what we encounter here. We are heading back to Port Nyanzaru. We are kind of low on supply, so we wish you fair travels, even though this rain is going on.
It sure is.
And you're part peacefully as this group of explorers slowly make their way up north. By the time it's in the afternoon, the rain kind of lightens up. There's still some amount of rain, and the temperature slowly begins to turn back up. Esther, could you just give me a D20? $19. Okay.
That's either good or bad.
You continue traveling until the evening. The sun is about to approach the evening, and Azaka does signal to the party that it's probably time to stop. And you do approach a small open area, and you find an abandoned tent. 2 abandoned tents. No one in the area.
I check for traps or snares or alarms of any
Or
sort.
any sign of struggle or fights?
Give me an investigation. Okay. So you carefully take a look around the area. Any sign of tracks has already been lost due to time. There's enough forest debris covering the ground in this area that you can't find any tracks. The tents are not in good condition. One of them has a giant slash mark across the side. But within the tent, you do find some camping equipment. You find a folding table and 4 camp stools.
So what you're saying is that these are past tense, not present tense.
I think we found an Easter egg.
I
I'm-
think that they are present tense. They
Mhm.
have presents.
If I make an attack against Aster right
Everyone in the party.
now, do I get sneak attack? Do I get
No,
the
you may
sneak
not.
attack?
No, you may not.
I mean, I made my own pun too, so.
Aster doesn't want to have to put another. She will.
Tell how long ago this was abandoned. Like any.
I'll say with a 19 investigation, you do find that you are not the only people who have stopped by this particular location. You do find a used fire pit. Signs of use probably about a week ago. Azaka will say that such sites aren't uncommon. There are places within Chult where explorers have to evacuate in haste, and whatever remains is just considered open. I was about to say open source. That's not the right word I was thinking of.
Fair
Fair
salvage.
game?
Fair game, yes. So if you wish to play people who find them, you can either take them or just leave it for the next person.
I mean, a folding table and the camp chairs might be nice.
How much do they weigh?
It is not stated, so I'll have to come up with weight for them.
Well, Aster will suggest we set up camp in this former camp that was formerly set up.
Okay.
And Kiwi will be like, oh my god, I rolled 2 non-combat encounters.
Yes, you got really lucky.
Thank the D100s.
Okay, so I'll say the table weighs 20 pounds. Each of the stools weighs 2 pounds.
How much weight do we have left on bag?
I would assume a lot.
I don't know, it's Lestrana's dinosaur.
Bag still has. Well, the number on the sheet is a negative 122.
Then you're fine.
Okay, we can take this stuff for now at least.
I'm at positive. The same animal. Terry is at 22.
Terry's also carrying all the coins.
Silver has it
Oh,
set up so that it has negative 285, and then when it gets to 0, that's when we hit encumbrance.
I know. I
No,
have the.
I said that's not the way. I set it up such that when his 0 is still fine. It's just that if you load it enough, the encumbrance warning will pop up.
Mm.
They both animals have the same setting.
Mm-hmm. All right, 2 non-combat encounters. Well done.
Excellent.
That's how you win, Cholt.
Yes. Just have to be slightly lucky. Okay, so with the rest of the things, yeah. Okay, I'll skip the watch for tonight. The day comes by. The heat wave has not. Oh no. Exhaustion, long rest, right? Okay. Next day, you wake up to a dry and hot morning.
How
Day
can it be
17.
dry? It was raining like 8 hours ago.
When I meant
Well, it's
dry, I
not
just meant there's
raining
no
anymore.
rain.
Okay, not that dry.
Not that dry. It's humid. It's humid because the previous day you had 24 hours of rain, and it's still in extreme heat.
Listen, in the tropics, the word dry is very relative.
Yeah. So direction.
Unless someone disagrees, 3.
I think that's probably good.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So the same rules for everyone. Survival from Roy at advantage. Perception from Gray. 2 survivals from Lestrana and Esther. The hot weather is not doing well for Gray. I guess it's less of the hot weather and more of the humidity.
Dang, Lastrana is well suited for
Lestrana
living
is
here.
just raiding the jungles for its treasures.
Strana is good at finding stuff.
By the end of the game, Lastrana is gonna be back with a full sack of weird plant shit. And what do you use that for? I don't know. I just pick it up.
But mechanically, just to let Roy know, when traveling through unknown squares, the DC for not getting lost does go up, but yeah, passed it both times with no issues. Roy is doing very well. Lestrana, you find one portion of wild roots. It's the plant that helps cure poison. I believe Esther might have found some previously.
The what kind of root?
Wild root. Yep.
So I find a portion of wild root. Yay!
Yes. Let's see. Gray, could you roll me 3d20s?
I'm gonna say no, but I am obviously rolling them right now.
Okay. Roll me
I don't
1d100.
I don't remember. The high numbers mean encounter, right?
Yes. And I think you already know the bare minimum, which is a 15.
Can I take like a 5-minute break? I need
So
to
anything 15 or higher, you do get an encounter. Or natural one, then you get my encounter.
Gru
That's
was
okay.
asking for a break, 5-minute break.
I need to take a bio break.
Okay.
Alright, thank you.
So let's just take a quick break here.
Break.
Okay.
I'm trying to get Hector to meow, but he does not want to. He is very shy.
Who's shy?
Hector.
Okay.
Cat.
So I'm reading people getting angry at the internet because YouTube is eliminating the dislike button.
Hmm.
Do you know any of that, or
Well,
is it?
here's the thing about the dislike button, right? Uh, YouTube doesn't care about the dislike button. It's basically YouTube only looks at engagement, meaning that whether you like or dislike, it counts positively for the
The
kind of the
algorithm.
content, the channel. Yeah, for the algorithm. So it's functionally the same thing.
Mm, you should be in the bathroom.
Maybe he is.
I am in the bathroom.
Oh Jesus!
I am in the bathroom. I'm just not telling you what I'm doing.
Number 4.
I have returned.
The only thing the dislike button really does is that it tells you on looking that this is not a popular video, but to the algorithm it's the same thing.
Mm,
Do you know why Facebook doesn't have a dislike button? I actually read this some time ago.
people was complaining about wanting a dislike button in
Yeah.
Facebook long time
Do you know why it doesn't have one?
because
Because Facebook wants to maintain an atmosphere of positivity.
Doubt.
Yeah, no, that is kind of the reason that they gave, and anyone who's been on the internet is immediately like, press X to doubt.
It's like they don't understand the internet.
A little bit of
Yeah,
everything
no
all of the time.
kidding.
Is everyone back?
Not yet. I'm still in the bathroom.
Alright.
He's doing a number 4.
I have no idea what that means.
Neither do we. It's a joke Silver would get, though.
I'm choosing to be.
wait, neither do we. Like, you don't know, but you know Silver will get it.
It's a joke from our WoW group. Someone the other day said they needed to take a bio break and so they were going to take a number 4. And so we've been joking about it for like 2 weeks now.
I assume it's a smoke break, but I'm not sure.
I want a large number 6 with a large soda.
I keep telling them, do they want extra fries with that? Large soda. Should I interest you in bees?
Actually, yes. Colony collapse is a very serious problem
Oh no,
with
these
bees.
are undead sea bees.
those are notes.
Yeah, I dislike 2 out of 3 of those words.
Also, I like how the second thing is a potion that's made out of the bee. Gargantuan swarm of tiny undead.
You all already know about my problems with the word swarm.
I have some really bad news for you about what happens if Aster dies.
She's gonna explode into a swarm of bees.
My next character is a Swarmkeeper Ranger.
Ah, right. I remember that.
To be fair, baby kittens also move in swarms.
To be fair, I thought you were making a pun.
Oh, it's a festival for bees, the bee fair.
To the be fair.
I thought you were talking about the stench of a beef, the beef air.
No, we are skinning the cow. It's the beef hair.
Jail for all of you for 1,000 years.
1,000,000 years dungeon.
I have returned.
Did you get your number 4?
No, no, no,
So you
That's
still
a
don't get that.
that's a strong
no,
reaction.
That's a very strong reaction.
no number 4s. No.
I already told them all about it.
It fries
Oh,
and a large soda.
no. There may have been more context with that number 4 that Kiwi may or may not have said.
I included
Yeah,
some
we
of
have absolutely no context.
you have some contacts.
Understand it's from WoW, but that's about it.
Well, it's not from WoW. It's from the people we play WoW with.
Ah, okay.
We
Like,
took a
our
break
context-
and there was some, because a number 2 is shitting, so
Mhm.
number
Okay,
4 is, yeah.
there is context. I thought the number 4 was, yeah, it's a funny number that means nothing, and leave it at that.
Nope.
No, no.
No,
I
that was
I I
context.
got the idea.
A number
I got
two
the
is
idea it's
taking a
probably
piss,
toilet related.
and a number 2 is taking a shit. I don't know what a number 3 is, or number 4 for that matter.
I mean, I assume a number 3 is fart.
Probably like explosive diarrhea.
No, but number 4 got weird.
I assume one of those is a smoke break, but I'm not gonna guess what's number.
Nah, clearly it's just a double shit.
Yeah. Regardless,
saying number 3 is
I
a fart
Number 3 is
implies.
shitting and puking at the same time.
Oh
Okay,
my
that's
god.
Oh dear.
I
What this
assume
show
everyone
is.
is back and we can continue.
I think I've heard everyone. Is David here?
David was here. I think David needs to leave now.
I'm glad to
Don't
have
blame
shared this
David.
experience with all of you.
I don't blame David.
1,000,000 years dungeon.
So, the party continues traveling in in this hot weather, and you can tell it. And on as you continue your way, you do find a watering hole. That's probably about uh 20-30 feet at its widest point,
I don't
and it's
know what you
currently
mean. I don't mean what you mean. What do you mean by that? What's a watering hole?
oh, a watering hole is just a
Like
body of
spot.
water found within a region where animals come to drink from.
So like, we could say like a newborn lake.
Something like that, yes.
A
Okay,
lake, pond.
Yeah. I would say it's more of a pond. It's not big enough to be a lake.
got it.
Yep. And it's currently occupied.
Bye.
By one.
Uh, ooh, there's a lot of them. Okay, I don't think there's enough space in the pond for all of them. By 13 hydrosauruses.
Ah,
All just sitting there drinking around the edge.
Some of them are drinking around the edge. Some of them are inside the watering hole to escape from the heat.
We don't need water bad enough to disturb them, right?
I remember, like, don't these ones like not attack unless like we bother them?
Mm.
'Cause I think we
The last
encountered one of these before, didn't we?
Yeah.
you encountered
Also,
her before, you just ignored it, and they ignored
I
you.
Okay.
I needed to do um I need to clarify something. Normally we don't do water because Rashi uses a spell for it. She needs one spell for all the water. Then the day we were resting before because we were very tired, Rashi had no spell left, so we did use our water, but we can say that we just refill it with the rain the day after, so we're back at normal.
Yep.
Yeah.
You coincidentally lucked into a tropical storm, which is why you had no issues with all that.
Mm-hmm. And
Yeah.
other question till Snirky, is this the 13th day?
No, it's 16.
16.
Yes, because I'm counting the number of days by the number of long rests you'll take.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's for taking care of the
Yep.
self.
That is one of the reasons why I'm a bit harsher on the long rest, because there is a time limit for things to happen. So I do need to keep track of the number of long rests the party takes.
How many long rests do we get before the old lady dies?
I believe what the number I gave was 2 to 2.5 months at best.
When I played Tomb of Annihilation the first time, when we met her, the DM had one of the players roll, I think like 3d20s, and that was how many days she had left.
That's not a lot.
No, she had it wound up being like 45 days. She died like before we got like any decent progress.
You have died before you even reached the halfway mark.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We're basically playing the first Fallout game.
Yeah, basically we're playing Fallout 1. The water chip needs replacement.
So you continue
Anyway,
on. You all don't get lost, thankfully. And you set up camp, though it is raining tonight. Heavy rain, actually.
shouldn't we be here-ish in the next one?
Yes, sorry, I was trying to handle some other stuff and forgot to move you.
I just want to make sure we don't lose a day trip.
Hey, look,
Understandable.
it's fire.
Hmm?
I'm just laughing at how Finger is covered up on the map right now.
Ah, yeah.
Fire, fire coughing sound.
Mm-hmm.
And you set up camp and do your camping things in the rain.
Camping in the night.
I hate
In
both
the
of
jungle.
Sorry, Gru is saying something.
I hate both of those words.
Okay.
Camp and rain?
But night?
Jungle?
In and there?
So you begin to take watch. Can I have a perception check from Esther?
Yeah. Where is that button?
Press that button.
Too much rain.
Too much rain and too hot. The humidity is affecting your ability to pay attention.
Why is
As
Cho
you,
such an awful place?
as you squeeze the sweat out of your leather paddings.
Why does anyone live in such an awful place?
No one lives in this awful place. They're all at Port Nyanzaru.
We don't have a fucking choice, okay? Speaking of someone who lives in that kind of place, we don't have a fucking choice.
Since I can't see anything, Can I expend a point of divine sense to see if I sense any undead?
Sure.
Okay.
So you just send out a ping. No sign of movement.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And the next watch begins, which I believe is Gray and Rashi.
Okay.
Mm.
Mm.
Gray, you fall asleep.
We're doing great.
For Rashi, you notice something above the camp that you're set up in the rain. It's a fairly large figure, and you notice two large yellow eyes stare at you.
Ah! Scream! Alert! Alert!
I'm not done yet,
Okay, as soon as I can, I do all of that.
and your vision goes black.
Can I scream alert in the darkness?
No.
Okay, good night.
Okay. Roy and Lestrana,
Lestrana's alarm goes off.
you wake up and you see your two other members sleeping as well. There was no one keeping watch for the past 3 hours. 4 hours.
Mm.
Wait, what? I didn't understand what happened. Can you repeat all of that?
She wakes up and Lestrana wakes up and notices Gray and Rashi sleeping. So there was no one taking watch for the past 4 hours.
Okay, and they wake up
Yeah.
like in the morning or something.
No, my
They wake
alarm
up
is
for the
set.
last watch.
I
Yeah.
have alarm set for the last watch.
Surprised that we're alive.
I just look over, grab their blankets and throw them on them because I'm not gonna bother. I'm especially not moving Rashi into bed.
It's hot. Don't put blankets on someone.
Is Rashi still wearing her armor?
Rashi is still wearing an armor if you
should
don't wake.
You should wake Rashi up so she can take her armor off.
Poke Rashi. Take your armor off. Poke
Do
Gray.
it. Go ahead.
Poke Gray as well. Take your armor off and go get into bed. Poke,
I don't
poke, poke,
want
poke.
any more bread.
Take off your armor so you get a good sleep.
Do I wake up?
You do.
Ah,
You fell asleep, Rashi. Go take off your armor and go to bed.
Roy starts considering that maybe we should change the guard shifts because the two reptiles keep falling asleep in the middle of theirs.
no, actually, I think like Rashi realized, like she wake up and like, okay, I'm going to wait, alarm, alarm, and she described what she saw.
Well, that's not good.
Actually, sorry. Costa, just to be clear, Rashi is rolling with disadvantage because of dark vision, right?
Yes.
Okay, then there's nothing wrong with what I said so far. Okay, carry on.
I do that. I say something was there. Big eyes. I fell to black. I wasn't sleeping.
You were sleeping. Something may have just helped you sleep. But I look around the camp and see if anything seems out of place.
Sure, give you a perception. And we'll say it's for the watch as well.
We're doing great tonight.
Everything is in order, nothing wrong. Everything is in order, nothing wrong.
Danger. Danger.
Oh, this is
No.
bad.
No one saw the vampire sucking their blood on night. He had a feast.
Oh,
Ancient
Well,
worm black dragon. The ancient worm black dragon that's been stalking us since we left Port Nyanzaru rubs his hands together in glee.
well, I go to bed.
And Gray probably hits the bit as well.
Gray struggles out
For
of armor, rolls over, flops on top of armor, curls up like cat, snores.
So for the rest of the watch, Lestrana and Roy, you feel the weather begin to cool down to a more comfortable temperature as the sun begins to rise. The heavy rain that was prevalent throughout the night has lessened to more of it's a lighter rain at this point in the morning. As the rest of the party wakes up, it's a new day.
Good morning, everyone.
good morning, everybody.
Did you encounter the yellow eyes?
I didn't see anything.
Maybe I dream it.
She already asleep when she saw the yellow eyes.
The
Maybe.
night is a blur. It might have been a dream. Who knows? But nevertheless, I assume you're heading towards the bridge, so direction is 3 again.
3 again.
All right. The same set of rolls, please.
Say it's gonna pass me on amount of total rolls.
That's
Roy.
My,
aggressive
my
considering
my
he's
dice are
dead.
going to jail.
Say it. I mean Roy.
Maybe
Oh
the
my god.
maybe the yellow eyes were Sayuch's ghosts.
Damn, I don't know.
Well, I
Don't
didn't
roll
Okay.
find
with
anything
Patty.
today.
No, you do not. But Gray Gray doesn't notice anything either. But Roy does manage to guide the party in the correct direction. Lestrana, please give me 3d20s. Oh, okay. Nice. Nothing happens.
It's a boring day.
You call
Yes.
for help, but nobody came.
Alright, we can speedrun this shit.
You travel throughout the day. The rain doesn't stop. Though as it approaches the evening, the sky opens up and you enter a tropical storm
Like a
in the middle of
dimensional
the night.
rift.
It feels like it with the amount of water dumping out of the sky. We've opened a rift into the dimension of water.
Yep.
The plane of water has opened up in the sky.
Pretty
Ah,
much.
That explains Schultz weather.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yep.
mean, it is wetter.
Yep. And sleeping through this, and in this tropical storm, I won't even ask for a perception roll. You won't notice anything, and nothing will notice you. But you do not get a good rest either. Your tents are flooding. Your hammocks is swaying too much for you to sleep properly. And everyone, while you do take a long rest, you do wake up a point of exhaustion.
Oh no.
Yep. That's what happens
I'm
when
just-
you sleep in a tropical storm at night.
I'm just glad Snarky doesn't make us add the weight of water to our equipment.
No. Plus, you do have Lestrana who does no precipitation who can help get rid of the waterlogged equipment.
Yeah, I mean, once it stops raining, I can dry everything out.
And
Stop.
fortunately for you, it only rains at night. When you wake up in the morning, there's no rain.
Roy
Did
wakes
anybody
up and
bring coffee?
Roy mumbles, I hate this place.
And asked her to make coffee out of venison.
I say to Roy, hey, what the other guy said?
If you roll low enough on a survival check, Esther, I'll say yes.
Excellent. God damn it!
Disadvantage because you're exhausted.
Oh, good.
I didn't want to roll low.
To make coffee out of venison.
No.
Not low enough, okay.
The venison's just a little.
Soggy.
No, I was about to describe if you roll like a 5 and below, which was my number, you have turned the venison to charcoal and turned that into coffee grounds.
Can I just
But you did not roll low
try,
enough.
can I just try to forage for wild coffee beans?
Sure, give me a survival check. Sure, you find raw coffee beans that have not been treated to be turned to coffee.
Okay. So in about 5 or 7 days we'll have coffee.
Can Aster just eat the untreated coffee beans to get rid of exhaustion?
I think you become more exhausted.
Just eat all that caffeine right now.
No,
you get additional exhaustion for the coffee crashing you.
yeah, you
No,
get the
that's true.
exhaustion in about an hour when you crash.
That's fair.
Okay, so tonight I'm gonna roast some coffee beans.
I don't know how to do this, Snarky. Do we move to direction number 3 again and then we cross? Or today we try to cross?
But luckily, you
Oh,
know that you'll
no.
be crossing tomorrow. If you travel today, you'll be reaching the area of the bridge. Probably not close enough to see it. And you cross it tomorrow.
But we're there.
I mean, the bridge doesn't take an entire day to cross.
We hope.
We hope.
So we move to direction number 3 now.
If that is the plan, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So everyone has a point of exhaustion.
Yup.
Roy, give me your survival. Probably it'll be a straight roll because Rashi's helping you. And then the 2 survivors and the perception check.
Oh my god.
20. Natural
Roy.
20.
Roy is rolling today.
Well, we're doing well in that.
Yeah,
Our-
we are.
Thankfully, Roy is at least guiding us correctly.
He is.
Everyone's holding me back. It's all Obi-Wan's fault. They're holding me back.
Whose turn is it now? Rashi, give me 3d20s.
I can give you 2.
I'll need 3. That's good.
That's bad.
No, that's good.
good.
That's good. For you, it's bad for me, but it's good for you.
And whatever is
Okay.
bad for Snarky is good for us.
It means we
Exactly.
don't have a chance to die while we have exhaustion. We have a nice, uneventful day while we're sitting there, while we're walking through the jungle bleary-eyed.
And it's actually quite nice today. There's no rain for most of your travel. The weather is normal. And you trudge through the forest before eventually reaching a stopping point.
Roy,
Azaka will let you know that you can probably reach the bridge tomorrow by the afternoon.
find it odd that with all these communities in the jungle, no one has thought to build a road.
I found the meme.
Mm-hmm. And as you set up camp, the light rain begins to fall.
Oh, for fucking out loud.
It's just a light rain. So you set up your water catchers and all that, and the watch begins. So starting from Esther.
Nighty night. Aster doesn't even try to keep watch.
Esther is not even keeping watch.
Aster takes off their armor and goes to bed and is like, bye.
I mean, Azaka would keep the watch, but I don't think she noticed much either. Gray and Rashi.
Oh, sure, now that I have disadvantage, my dice get out of jail.
What disadvantage?
Which advantage?
Disadvantage.
Oh, that one.
Y'all go to jail.
Dice jail?
I don't think the dice jail is big enough for me.
Anyway,
Yep. Gray. Your watch passes peacefully. You don't notice anything that's off issue.
Hey, Rashi.
Mhm.
Poke, poke.
I mean, it was raining a lot. Like a lot. I couldn't sleep with all of that.
Just, I remember stories about, things that only come out in the rain and at night.
But that's why we keep watch. Oh, that was the other night.
They all blur together. You know what I mean.
Yeah, no, I know. I don't know. I I I don't know.
Oh well. Watch nearly over. I go wake up.
Okay.
That's creepy.
Well, if I poke you, you might jump, and then I'd be like guilty of hurting you for because I made you jump.
It's okay. You just kind of shake shoulder. It'd be okay.
Your turn.
Get up. Just.
And one from Roy.
No one said that they woke up Roy, so I was gonna say, Roy startles awake. Roy startles awake and fires an arrow into the darkness.
Lestrana would go wake up Roy.
Damn.
What disadvantage?
I am rolling like a boss today.
Where were these rolls when we had the other rest?
Where were these rolls when we were fighting the Terrafolk?
Apparently me using a janky setup is what triggers my good rolls.
All right then. With those rules,
Who needs enemies?
Mm-hmm. The watch passes peacefully. You wake up to a dry morning again.
Nah.
Everyone is long rested and has no more exhaustion.
I assume today's bridge crossing day.
Mm-hmm. It is bridge
Yay!
crossing day.
Bridge crossing day.
I want to believe that Gru is cooking bacon.
Sorry, is that my mic?
Yeah, there's a bunch of static coming from you.
I'm sorry. It's
It's not terrible. It was just it sounds just like a fryer.
Yeah, it does.
don't say don't say bacon. I have breakfast arriving in 15 minutes, and I'm trying not to think about it.
Bacon?
Jail for Kiwi. Jail for Kiwi for 1,000 years.
Okay.
We cross the bridge.
Okay. I would say with Azaka, you and Roy, the group of you begin making your way towards the bridge. Takes a few hours to reach the location. Map is currently loading. I need to bring in the dinosaurs. So that's
Why? Why?
who can. Yeah, they can fit. Are you guys on the left side of the map?
Oh, it's a stone bridge, even if it's a little bit destroyed at the end.
I see
Yes.
darkness.
This is significantly
Hold
better
on.
than
I keep forgetting to update your token, so that's my fault.
this is significantly better than what I expected, which was a rickety rope bridge over a chasm of certain death.
Okay,
Why?
so
What's
so
happening?
let wait. Do you have vision?
I can see
Yes.
everything.
Okay, good. Let
Yes.
me just read out some box text.
Oh no.
So you okay? There's no box text there. I was hoping for. Damn it. Okay, so you walk along the edge of the chasm. From what you can tell, the chasm itself is approximately 100 feet down. But as you're walking along the side, you do get a nice side view of it. So just let me show you guys a side view. Can you all see this? It's the top right corner. Do you see the side view?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's what it looks from the side. There's a bunch of intricate carvings of monkey-like creatures along the side of the bridge. And you do see similar statues on the side of the bridge.
Oh, there is a hole.
And there's a dinosaur.
But there
Yes.
appears to be a hole at the end
Hole
of the
in the
bridge. This is not
Yes.
good.
And
Also start with the middle that will be problem for the dinos.
Okay,
so
wait.
hold on, let me just
Lestrana.
finish.
Okay, sorry.
Just let me finish some things. And as you're approaching the bridge, you do hear chittering, laughing, and cackling from the bridge. With the five of you, you can quickly glance out that there are numerous monkeys kind of living around the bridge within the chasm itself. And it appears it's their laughter that's causing this cackling noise. But at certain points, the laughter kind of congregate together and become a loud booming laugh, and all the monkeys just fall silent for a moment before the laughter continues.
They scare themselves into silence.
Hold on to your
Yes.
gear. I have a feeling they're gonna try to take stuff from us.
Just don't
They-
cut off their hands.
We don't need any monkey paws.
I have a question. Does Lestrana know? Does anyone here know mending?
I do.
Okay,
I-
would that be able to fix this bridge?
No.
No.
So from your observations, the gap in the bridge is roughly 15 feet wide.
And how far down is the side of the chasm?
100 feet down. Up from the side image is just straight down.
So it would be like a 15-foot jump.
Yes.
Which our dinosaurs probably aren't gonna make.
No, but Aster can make that with the long jump rules if there's not any other craziness involved.
What are the rules?
You can jump, if you make at least a 10-foot run beforehand, you can jump a number of feet equal to your strength score.
Ah. Well, then the dinos can do it.
Dude, the dinos have 15 strength.
They have 19.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
I guess that by the rules they can technically.
Yes. By
Can
the
I-
rules, if you convince the Ankylosaurus and the Hydrosaur to go at a run, they can probably jump it with no issues.
Hattie only has a
Eh.
15.
That's
It
enough.
only needs a 15.
If it's a 15-foot gap, that's enough.
Mhm.
Can I use acrobatics to make the jump? Because I don't like my strength score.
Long
If you're
jumping
talking about
is
the rules, long jump is athletics. It's your
yeah.
muscles and not balance. Acrobatics for balance, athletics for burst of strength and power.
We tie
Okay.
you a rope and we
I'll
Yeah.
pull you
tightrope
up.
across.
Yeah, we can just use the rope of
Yeah.
climbing to get you
Yeah,
across.
could you do that for me too? I can't jump that far.
Yeah, I think it's easy. So I think we have a very good plan. So what if we just say that we did it and we continue with the travel?
I
Wouldn't
mean,
that
we
be
have to
nice?
convince the dinosaurs to do it.
Yeah,
Aster,
no, it's easy.
Aster would jump across with the rope of climbing.
Okay, hold on. First of all, David, do you have something to add in?
I mean, I can do slow fall on up to 5 creatures. Any creatures. But thing is, they have to already be falling.
Yeah, it's not the other one that just makes you
Levitate.
like yeah, it's
Their
not
fall?
levitate.
Yeah, it's not levitate or fly, it's feather fall. They have to already be falling.
And you still fall straight down.
Wah.
Okay, so let me just add in one more detail. In the center of the bridge, which y'all can see, there appears to be a shrine. For who are those two people who went to poke the thing? Grain and Rashi, I believe. It seems
On front is Roy and Rush.
no. I'm just based on previous experiences within the jungles of Child.
Ah.
Yeah, you see a familiar statue in the center of the bridge, and it's kind of blocking the way. There's enough sunlight because there's no rain today. You do recognize it as a Chaotian warrior wearing a war mask, similar to the one you touched and set off a glyph of warding. And for Rashi, you can easily tell that this is a statue of the god of Uptao.
Yeah. Yep.
And it is highly the carvings from even from a distance, the carvings are highly detailed. And
I relay all that info.
Mhm. And even at the distance, everyone notices easily that inside this statue, the eyes of the statue are very bright and shining, gemstones.
Maybe we should leave an offering or something at the statue just in case.
Maybe we
The
should
last
definitely, yeah, maybe we should definitely not like touch or try to harm the statue in any way.
I was thinking, leave an offering at the statue?
Okay,
Don't
last
take
thing.
anything from it, leave it something.
Okay, last thing. There appears to be a skeleton at the foot of the statue.
Oh, good.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Someone has set off whatever it's booby trapped with in the past.
How lifelike do the monkeys' statues on the side of the bridge look?
Not very lifelike. They're highly stylized. They are very well carved with a lot of pattern in it, but it's definitely more of a. It's imagery of a monkey and not a real monkey.
Okay.
Esther would like to use divine sense to see if she senses anything from the statue.
All right. How far is divine sense again?
It's 60 feet, and its
And
fiends are undead.
no, you don't get
Okay.
anything from using divine sense.
Okay.
60 feet. How- No, actually, even the statue is out of your range.
I think Esther would get close enough before they used it.
Okay. It's not a fiend of undead, but you do feel a sense of holiness or faith, I guess would be the right word I want to use from the statue.
Like, don't try to steal the eyes or break it or anything.
It's more. I'm just referring to the consecrated part because divine sense can sense consecrated areas, and that's what you're getting.
I didn't mean to
Yeah.
link it. I was just trying to read it again.
Yep, understandable. But as you approach the bridge, you do notice along the sides of the bridge, along the walls. What's your What's your investigation like? Out of curiosity.
Esther?
Investigation or
Yeah, investigation.
Passive is 11.
11.
My passive is 16.
Okay, so Lestrana, you notice along the side of the left side of the bridge, so basically the top part of the bridge, covered in ivy, appears to be a bunch of patterns that span the side of the bridge leading up to the statue. And with a 16 in your investigation, you do instantly recognize that these patterns form a maze.
I point at the maze to Aster and everybody else.
Out of curiosity, DM to players, do you all remember what I said about mazes and the God of Uptal?
He likes them.
Okay, good.
I think there's a
So-
path.
Lightning bolt strikes from the sky and hits Gray.
So there's
I rolled a 20 on my sneak attack against Gray.
No, it's okay. The Thunderbolt already did it for you.
I don't know. I can still take a shot.
Aster will look at the maze. Like, is it complex?
Give me a intelligence check.
Character sheet, where you go?
I mean, Lestrana's sitting there trying to go, okay, so we would have to go.
Okay, Lestrana can give me an intelligence check as well.
Can it be Lestrana with advantage since Aster is helping?
Sure. Why not?
Okay, that one.
Okay. So Lestrana, you I'll just put Lestrana closer to the bridge because you can't see it from your position.
Mhm.
So you kind of glance the first 15 to 20 feet of the bridge, and you kind of figure out that This maze isn't terribly complex, but there is the ivy and lichen that's growing over it might pose some difficulty to the rest of the party members, but probably doable. But you can just see the kind of like for the first 15-20 feet of the maze along the bridge, you know that you can solve it.
Okay. Follow me.
All right.
And I will
So
walk carefully.
all right.
What do we do with the animals?
I guess maybe they follow?
Yeah, I feel like if a god wants us to solve a maze, that they're probably not worried about animals. After all the monkeys are still here.
Okay.
All right.
Sizzles
I think
quietly.
they'd only be concerned about about those creatures that have enough intelligence to actually, recognize that there's a maze and solve it.
As well, the maze is actually on the side of the wall. It's not on the floor. It's on the wall
But
on
I'm
the
sitting
side of
there,
the bridge. Yeah.
tracing the maze.
Yep. So you put your finger on the maze and you begin tracing it.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep.
Aster carefully traces behind.
All right. So can everyone behind give me a intelligence check? Hold on. Will this be Yep. Intelligence check with advantage because you're following Lestrana.
I are smart.
Lestrana already passed. So Rashi, Roy, Esther, and Gray. Okay. Good. Excellent.
Gray is solving it on his own.
Gray is solving it on his own. Actually, everyone here roll high enough that such that you can solve it on your own. Okay, what's the marching order out of curiosity? Lestrana in front.
Lestrana's in front.
Okay.
And then
That's not-
Aster.
Then me.
Then Roy and I believe Gray's bringing up the.
Okay. Excellent.
And we have the animals just following behind, probably on some kind of leads.
Okay. So I'll just move you to the statue first. Alright. So as you approach the statue, Lestrana, you realize that the maze has ended.
Oop.
And the eyes of the statue begins glowing.
That what happened?
Rage quit.
Wait, did something happen?
Grew disconnected.
Oh no, they grew quit on us.
Can't explode if you're not here.
That is true.
Wait, it's a token now. Wait.
Yeah, hold on. I'm waiting for Gru to appear before I do anything.
Gru.
Welcome back, Gru.
Welcome
Hi.
back.
I got a phone call. I'm using my phone because my headset doesn't have only works on my phone, and I see that we're fighting a statue.
We have not
Oh.
been attacked.
Mm-hmm.
The eyes are glowing.
Okay, I've seen,
I think it's
I've seen the
assessing
movie.
us.
We have to believe in ourselves.
I think it's assessing our maze solving skills.
The statue stands to its full height, glances down at Lestrana and the rest of the party, steps off the pedestal, and moves to the side.
Lulu, Dallas, multipass.
Okay.
And I proceed past.
Go ahead.
And I'll
Wait.
just leave a coin on the statue.
Wait, before you start walking to see if there is any maze to the second half.
Do I see any more maze?
No.
do we see? With my passive perception is 16. Do I see any bodies that look like they have been smushed by a giant statue?
Oh
The one
yes,
that was
definitely. The
Like-
the skeleton you see at the bottom of the pedestal has like multiple broken bones.
They did not solve the maze.
They
the
died
main
from
solve.
they. Go ahead.
Oh,
I was gonna say the
for
main solve
Lestrana,
that.
I just realized, sorry, misread something. There is a secondary maze on the other side of the bridge, but you just see it and just walk past with no issues.
Okay.
Because you guys already roll high enough to solve the bridge puzzle anyway.
It's for people coming the other way.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Just keep following the maze.
Okay, but I walk past without ever taking my eyes off of the statue because
That
Roy is
statue
extremely
eyeballs you
nervous.
back. That statue eyeballs you back.
If
And
I
Lestrana will step out of the way so people who can actually make this jump can make the jump.
Would you like to
Okay.
tie a rope to the person who's making the jump?
Let's play. First of all, let's play who has the highest animal handling.
animal handling, uh, 6. I have a check on animal handling.
I have a 1.
Wait, you said you have a 6?
Yes,
Oh my god.
I have a 1.
Roy is the skill monkey.
I have.
We don't want to do that. The beast is not exactly. The beast would probably hit the person who slapped him.
and then go on a rampage, and
then Aster would kill the beast.
Mm-hmm.
or Gray would wake up 5 days later in Port Nyanzaru without his clothes on, in a pub.
So, Aster, wanna go first?
Yes, Aster will tie the rope of climbing around their waist, and jump across, and then tell the rope to go over and tie it. Use the command word and be like, "Go tie yourself around Listrana," and then Aster will tie. Let's see. Yeah, Aster will tie the other end to like this tree.
You're making so you have to run a bit before you can. Oh yeah, correct. That's the long jump ruling. All right.
Yeah. So 10 feet jump, and then jump 15 feet.
So, can't I just tie a rope to an arrow and then just fire it to the other side?
Yes.
Yeah, but it won't be secured to anything. So yeah, Aster ties the rope of climbing to this tree, and then uses the command word to tell the other end to go tie itself around Listrana.
It's 60 feet of rope.
Yep.
Yep, it makes it. Makes it.
So I think you can try to make a longer jump with an athletics check, and Aster and the tree will be holding the rope. So even if you don't make it, I can pull you up.
Okay.
The rope of climbing can support 3,000 pounds. It'll be fine.
Okay.
So you can't make a long jump because you can't back up far enough for the rope climbing. So you're just doing a regular jump.
Mm-hmm.
So could you give me an athletics?
Nailed it.
No problem. You make it across.
Neat. I wanna say that after those two pass, I wanna help Roy, so Roy with advantage convince the animals to jump.
Yeah. Okay.
I sit here
Which
holding
animal is
taste.
going first?
I will go over to bushes and grab some tasty leaves.
Also, prepare your feather fall in case the animals fuck this up.
Nope. Oh, here it comes.
Which
Here comes the pain.
which dinosaur are you trying to convince first? You did not tell me that.
I think Rolla died because I already know the number.
I'll
Hattie,
roll a
because
D6.
Hattie's first.
Oh yeah. I'll be right back. I hear it knocking on my door. That's my breakfast.
It's the headset. Oh.
Please do not eat
What
headsets for breakfast.
breakfast?
A headset would make for bad breakfast.
I agree. And Hattie is first in line.
Okay.
Yay for a good passive investigation.
Yay for a good rope of climbing.
Okay, so this is the Hadrosaurus jump.
A 13 barely passes.
Okay, so it makes it.
Yep. And it leaps across 15 feet onto the other side.
And
Yay.
Hattie gets some tasty plant material as some tasty treat.
We continue with Terry.
Do I make another animal handling check, or is that, or does
Yes,
the
it's a
13
separate
apply to
animal
all?
handling check because the DC on the Ankylosaurus is higher than the Hydrosaurus.
No.
Not that much higher, but it's higher. At least you didn't get Triceratops.
Go, Terry.
Terry backs up because it needs more space, bumps into Rashi and Roy.
We give him the space necessary.
Roy slaps Terry on the butt, and
You
Terry
can
runs and leaps across.
you can fit so many encumbrance inside these things.
Yeah,
You can fit so much encumbrance in this bad boy.
and he lands with a big thump.
Let's see who would notice this. Rashi.
Mm.
You notice that Azaka is leaning against. It's just kind of like crouching in the center of the bridge, in front of the pedestrian.
In front of the altar, right? Because the statue is here.
Yes, in front of the altar, and you can tell that she is shaking.
Staka, you good?
No,
Why not?
and I say between your previous conversation with her and the situation right now, you can tell Azaka is afraid of heights.
Ah.
Like unable to move, afraid of heights. She made it to the halfway, pretty much just attempting to follow everyone. But as everyone started jumping over. Her knees gave out.
Okay, I go back to her. Staka,
Yes.
I first hug her and consult her. Um, don't worry, everything's gonna be fine. We are gonna make it. It's pretty easy. And even if we don't, the Strana got our back. She has a spell that we land softly if anything happens. So
Roll
literally,
a persuasion with advantage.
you see,
I mean, she did get to see Lestrana float down.
Yes, and it
Oh
reminded
my
her of a
god.
trauma from it reminded her of a trauma from falling off Firefinger.
Mm-hmm.
18,
Holy
okay,
shit.
good enough.
I'm glad that was with advantage.
yup.
The two extremes. Okay, so Azaka stands up holding your hand and follows you to where Roy is. Are y'all sending Gus over first?
Do we
We're
notice
sent.
that Azaka is like kind of panicked?
You probably can't tell her facial expression from that far, but you do see Rashi going over to talk to Azaka.
Okay, while Gus is coming, or Bag is coming over, Aster is going to take off her armor.
Okay.
But first, let us let the dinosaur cross.
All right. Roy, with assistance from Rashi, go ahead. Give me ammo handling. Oh yeah, no problem. Gus backs up, stomps a couple of steps and jumps over.
Man,
Good.
nerf Roy.
No, don't nerf Roy. We need somebody that can do those.
Boy, I knew that. I knew that +6 in animal handling was gonna come in handy.
Uh,
Hands more. All dinosaurs get handfuls of tasty leaves.
so Aster jumps back across.
It'll be a bit harder because the bridge is an incline, so it's actually it's 15 feet to jump down, it's 25 feet to jump up because you're jumping upwards at an angle.
What would the athletics DC be?
12 ish.
I like that you added the ish.
Because
Ish.
this is an estimate. Because I know the DC for going down. I have to figure out the DC for going up.
Yeah, Aster still has the rope of climbing, and Lystrana. Aster will jump back across.
Okay. No problem. You make it back across.
Aster will go over to Rashi and Azaka and be like, "Do you want some help getting across?"
I think that would be a good idea, yes.
And
Any help would be good.
how much does Azaka weigh?
Oh, Azaka is tall and muscular. She is like, what is 80 kg? 80 kgs of weight. Oh, plus gear.
2.
She is roughly 160 to 170 pounds plus 70 pounds of gear. She has been carrying everything on her throughout the entire trip.
Can we say that we sent her stuff over with the dinosaurs? Because that would make sense.
Oh yeah, sure. Before Gus jumps over, she puts her stuff on Gus and Gus jumps over. Okay, so she still weighs a good. She's 170 pounds of muscle.
Aster
Can we
will
cheer?
Aster will give her a piggyback ride.
Okay. How much can Esther carry again?
Um,
I guess the question is, if Esther has 170 pounds on her, is Esther encumbered?
I think Aster left her bag and armor back here.
Yes, I mean including all that.
I have the like lesser encumbrance. I don't know how it all works.
Hold on, let me just
Well, I
quickly
mean,
take a look at your character sheet.
if you left your bags and armor here,
Yeah, the only thing Aster has with them is their clothes and the rope.
Yeah, but your strength is 19, which is times 5 becomes 95. Azaka weighs more than that, so you will be lesser encumbered. And when you're lesser encumbered, the only thing mechanically it reduces your movement speed. I would say you can jump over, but it won't be automatically passed. You still have to roll athletics for this.
Okay, I mean I've got Lystrana and the rope, so I'm not super worried.
All right.
Okay, with the scared, frightened person on their back.
Mm-hmm. Yes. You jump over with Azaka on your back.
Nails it.
Good job.
Azaka
Yay.
has her eyes closed the entire time.
Aster puts Azaka down and hugs her.
Does Aster take any damage from what I assume was the scream that Azaka let out when she realized that they were in the air?
She had her eyes closed the entire time.
Yeah, I saw the entire time, and when she did feel the jump, you feel the grip of Azaka on you tighten. And that, but you land safely.
See, we made it.
Yeah, because Azaka has the same strength as Esther, so that's still a very beefy hug.
She's just scared to jump.
Mm-hmm.
yes.
Yeah, She's just too scared to jump.
Aster
Okay,
will put
so-
her armor back on.
Azaka will go to a tree and sit down. Okay, so the last tree on the bridge, you do notice that the statue moved back.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hey,
this normal
Rashi.
position.
Gray, do you want to go next?
Does anyone know catapult?
I mean, if I'd known we were gonna need it, I could have prepared it last night.
I think Roy weighs too much for it, though.
Yeah, I think it only works for like 5 pounds.
Estrada, pass us the rope.
What's Gray, Rashi, and Roy? What's your strength?
I'm 19.
12.
Okay, no problem. 12 problem. Roy?
7.
Just tie the
Yeah.
rope. Just tie the rope, and we'll pull you across.
Basically, what I'm suggesting is we do the whole assisted jump thing, where a person kind of runs into two hands that also throw them with momentum, but we're not actually acrobats in this case. We're just trying to help.
That
In
sends
other
you
words,
up. You're trying to go
in other
out.
words, you're going to yeet me.
You know what? That sounds funny enough. Let's do that.
Okay.
So.
Can
I do not like. Like, you've seen Roy climb, you know he can't. He's not up to
Okay,
this.
so I would say to help Gray with your plan, all right? To help Gray with your plan, I would say Rashi is probably the base and the person who's trying to eat Roy and Gray across the gap, correct?
Okay, but we also have a rope just in case.
Yep, rope snakes across and ties itself around Roy.
Okay, so I would say for Roy and Gray, because you can't make the jump with a long jump, give me athletics with advantage because Rashi is helping you. Who's going first? Roy barely passes. Okay.
Yeah, but
At the and the
considering-
last little bit, there's a Lestrana gives a yank
Yeah.
on the rope.
So, Roy, you
Considering
jump across the gap and you land on the edge of the bridge where it's crumbling. And it kind of crumbles and you begin falling backwards before Esther grabs onto your shirt and pulls you forward.
You just throw
minus
one
two.
to the ground. Okay, next.
Considering the -2 in athletics, that's about as good a result as I could ask for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Great, give me your athletics with advantage.
Gray steps over and grips, does the whole strong man muscle grip with Rashi, even though Gray's clearly not as strong and big as Rashi is. And
How
grabs-
heavy is Gray?
But Gray has gear.
Well, Gray's got some gear, but most of it's on the dinosaur. Gray has like 45 pounds on them.
His armor and weapons.
And then Gray, after doing the tough guy arm, strong arm thing, backs up and goes to do the long jump.
Alright.
Oh my God.
Lestrana.
You fall short.
Lestrana.
Featherfall!
Rope of climbing. Aster pulls the rope of climbing and just drags him up.
So you miss the gap by 5 feet and begin falling. Featherfall kicks in and you kind of float. And before you reach the end of the rope, you feel someone tug you up. Esther pulls Gray up to the side of the bridge.
Gray has the "I'm very humiliated, don't talk to me" face, and walks over and gives Hattie a hug.
Lestrana just pats Gray on the shoulder.
Aster just throws Gray on top of Roy. Making
Let's
a
try to-
pile.
Lestrana pats Gray.
And
I-
Rashi, you back up 10 feet and you just take your long jump over.
Yep, I just jump normally. This
Master
is a
high
normal day.
fives, Rashi.
Ooh, high five.
Nailed it.
All right. And you make it across.
We didn't die.
Yet.
Not of lack of trying.
FYI, my party TPK'd here.
Oh,
Where didn't your party TPK?
The ranger got greedy and tried to steal the eyes.
No,
I
that's
wa- I was
that's
I was ready to put a sword in Roy if he touched the eyes.
Hey,
The ranger tried to steal the eyes. My barbarian failed the intelligence check. Yeah, and the statue pretty much demolished the entire party
Mm,
because no one made the jump across. One guy tried to jump and failed and went 100 feet down.
so I guess you guys met the statute of limitations.
Yeah. And is that the opposite of inspiration in D&D?
no.
Estes feels tired suddenly.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
puns only
That's-
make me stronger.
that was less harrowing than it should have been.
A bunch of things went right for you. Plus, y'all had good planning, unlike some people I know.
Good planning is the best planning.
If you fail to
Alright.
plan, then you plan to fail.
Yep.
So, y'all arrive on the other side of the chasm safely and begin to continue trekking through the jungle.
We go in the direction of 3.
Yes.
Hey, Costa.
Hmm.
Keep track of like how many 20s are rolled in one session, like for the group.
In one session, no, but I knew the number we are at.
So
We've had
y'all
quite
continue.
a few this session.
We have 3 net 20s so far.
So you're still technically so from a hex score point of view, you're still in the hex, but you're moving away from the chasm because you just arrived in this hex today.
Mm-hmm.
So you continue on. Whose turn is it actually?
I also sent you a relevant message on Discord.
All right.
think Gray
Let's
was
see, Rashi. Can
yesterday,
Roy just
but-
give me Can Roy just give me a single D20?
Roll d20.
Mm-hmm.
What did you say about the hex map?
11 is fine. Me? Okay, so you
Yeah.
guys started. You guys were actually on one hex. You all arrive at this hex and cross the bridge, so you're still on that hex. You're still on the hex, but you're on other side because keep in mind the entire hex is a 10-mile block, and this bridge is only 100 feet long.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah. So you're still in the hex, but you cross the bridge. That's just what I meant.
Okay.
Yeah, and you don't just move extra day of journey. Yeah. Okay. So you continue on. Roy didn't roll an encounter, so he knows when to roll low when needed.
I am good at this.
You are good at D&D. And you continue on before finding a place to set up camp for the night. And fortunately for everyone, it only starts raining after you cross the bridge.
God, can you imagine having to cross in the rain?
It won't be a problem for most of the party except for Roy and Gray. Yeah, I mean,
What?
as a prank, I'll probably make the people who land on the other side roll a dex save to not slip and fall, but they won't fall backwards. But that will just be snarky pranking the party.
Are we having to make another jump?
Where?
No. Or was it just the people who didn't do well on their jump? Or what happened?
Oh no, I was just answering to Gru if you all attempted to cross the bridge when it was raining.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, the three of you will have. No, actually, Lestrana will have to roll, but for those who make it to the other side, you just have to make a dex save, not slip on the rocks, and you fall forward regardless, so you won't fall back. Anyway, night comes. There's a bit of light rain. Perception from Esther.
Nope.
Okay.
Can,
All right. So Esther, you don't hear much during your watch. Next in line would be Gray and Rashi.
Apparently, Gray's
I
still feeling big moods from the bad jump.
now I'm sleepy.
Yep. The two of you don't notice anything either.
Another one of
The
these
last
nights.
shift. Yeah, it's one of those nights. Okay, Lestrana 19 and Roy.
Should Gray be at
There it is.
disadvantage?
Here we go.
Oh
No,
yeah,
it
we
should-
all have exhaustion, don't we?
Oh,
Nope.
no, you
No.
don't.
We cleared the
That was
exhaustion.
2 nights ago.
Yeah, we cleared the exhaustion, and
Yep.
Gray does have dark vision.
My bad.
So
You
there's
can have
nothing
it.
wrong with the rolls.
You can have
Uh,
exhaustion.
Lestrana's awake.
Lestrana is awake, and you do hear this. Somewhere in the direction where you know Esther left her their hunting trap. There appears to be some noise coming from that direction.
Did it sound like a trap going off?
No, the trap. You don't hear the trap going off, but you hear a soft moaning sound.
Uh-oh.
Go
Undead.
poke Esther. Esther. Esther.
Oh,
Roy
There's a
just
sound over
yells
by your.
undead.
There's a sound over by your trap, and it's
Yes.
moaning.
Aster uses divine sense.
There's an undead in that direction.
Ugh. Well, you're coming with me to kill it.
Okay.
Are you taking the time
Roy,
to put on your armor?
Yes.
All right.
Roy has his bow kind of trained on that direction. So whatever comes out of the darkness, he will shoot.
Okay. So as you begin approaching that area, you see there is a zombie stuck in the trap. And as the zombie notices you, it begins crawling towards the party. Can Esther first give me a 1d4 for your hunting trap damage? Ooh, that's a lot of damage.
It's bad.
We should take a break for
Over. Yeah.
Are we almost done for the night?
I'll say that this would be the last thing that happens if,
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, given what's happening at Silver Sand.
Okay. Well, just to make this quick and easy, Aster is just going to attack its prone, so I have advantage, right?
Yes.
And I'm just gonna smite regardless, just to
Mm-hmm.
put this thing out of its misery.
Oh yeah. That's more than enough, and it stops moving. Radiant damage means it comes back. All right. So Silver's probably busy, so I'll just say after killing this zombie, the three of you, Roy, Destrana, and Esther, y'all make your way back to the camp. Esther, you go back to sleep,
Take my
and
armor
we'll
off.
say that the watch continues but passes peacefully, and we'll start on the next day, next session.
Okay.
Yeah, because I
session,
think
we will-
whatever's happening on Silver Sand sounds serious.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So I'm gonna start end my
Palpitation.
recording. Mm-hmm.
Good session,
Oh.
everyone.
Mm-hmm.
No one died.
Good night.
In
Yet.
fact, we did the opposite die. What do you mean no
Yeah,
one died?
yeah. I'm also very sleepy, so I'm gonna head out quickly.
Brief
Was
though.
it was fun? Thank you all for game. Bye bye.
Take
Bye
care.
bye.